So, where did you grow up at?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, of course, you know what I'm saying? We went to Haiti when I was a little young, but ended up coming back. And I guess you could say I had a touch of both worlds, to being like in the South and the North. Because I went to Florida when I was like 17, 16. So, yeah, you could say I had a touch of both worlds, but I grew up in Brooklyn. And Haiti a little bit.
What high school you went to, man?
I was in an alternative high school
In New York?
in Florida called Take Charge.
Shit, that's where I met you at.
That's exactly where we met each other at. I did go to alternative high school in New York. I went to South Shore. So I transferred from South Shore, which is on, if anybody from New York, it's on Flatlines and Brooklyn. I transferred from South Shore and I went to Canarsie.
So, are you signed at the moment, or are you on the verge of getting signed by any
I'm not
label?
signed at the moment. I do have a distribution, meaning like I'm still independent, but basically they'll allocate you certain funds for like music videos, promotion based, traveling, etc. But I am on the verge of getting signed real soon, which I cannot speak about anytime. But I can't give the time, but just know it's soon.
So, shit, what you think about what's going on in Haiti at the moment, man?
It's terrible. I think being that I seen a different side of Haiti when I was a kid, a very beautiful side, and just like, you know, some of the places people will never understand how rich that island is. It's very terrible, and I think that has been a long time coming because of the corruption in the government has been going on for years. So it was only a matter of time before the people took power and did what they had to do. But I do think that somebody needs to say something and at least do something and mediate the situation to where it's not a safety hazard to travel to a beautiful island like that.
For sure. So, what artists you looked up to? Like, who's your idol as far as artists?
My actual number one idol happens to be my mentor as well right now is Akon. I just, everything from his music to his work to his beliefs, everything I was just like, I looked up to coming up. But
So
it wasn't just Akon, it was Mos Def and Nas and Lost Professor.
Okay. So, you actually met him? Because you say that's your mentor, like.
Yeah. That's who I'm distributed under. We met I can't even say a couple times at this point. You know, sometimes I feel like he's a call away, but that man moves around so much. We probably gonna see each other real soon, but yeah.
So, how did you get the name Kid Konvict?
Well, my face never changed since I was a kid, so my friends always called me Kid. A lot, like kid. Yo, Kid. And Konvict is because I kept on getting arrested. I was never convicted yet. Before I was convicted, I was already called Konvict. So the Konvict is an ironic name because it's not because I'm an actual ex-convict. It's because I kept on getting locked up and my friends they just started calling me a convict. So once I started doing music, it was like, you got to pick one or two, Kid or Konvict. And I was like, both. And then they think that a lot of people say my voice sound like a kid when I sing, so it kind of stuck with it. It's just Kid Konvict.
So you say you Dominican and Haitian, right?
Yes, sir.
So which side you grew up with? Like which side like you more close with?
I grew up on my Haitian side, but in New York we was kind of together with the Haitians and Dominicans because my pops, Dominican side, we was living with them for a while, like my aunts and everything like that. So we all stood together for a while up until like until I turned probably 16, 17 years after my pops passed away. That's kind of when everybody just separated and went their way. But you could say I grew up with both sides because that's how I learned to talk Spanish and Creole. But